Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy, the Positive Guy, and I'm out here a little after 1 o'clock today. I started off late, y'all. I had some material that I was going to put up today. I was going to do part 3 of my story about the relationship that I was in that I completely screwed up in, that I deservingly should have been hurt in. And I also was going to do content on why people have a hard time sleeping at nighttime and why you have sugar cravings and things like that. But I got a phone call just then from my cousin. I got a cousin that lives in Myrtle Beach, a young lady, man. She's about 27 years old. She's dating a guy that's married. And I've always been telling people, quit dating married men, right? If you have enough control to do it, and you have that mental fortitude to deal with someone knowing that at any given time things can go wrong, go for it. But I don't advise it, because more than likely the guy isn't going to leave his wife and y'all are just going to go on a back and forth seesaw to where it's not going to be beneficial to you at all. So let me get to the story, y'all. My little cousin called me today. That's why I'm, working out so late. She said, man, Sky, I got to talk to you about something that really happened, man, but I don't want you to judge me or whatever, this, that, and next. So people know that I'm really non-judgmental because I'm the biggest fuck up I've ever met. I've done people wrong. It may not have been in a sense of literally just hurting someone, like with my hands physically, but sometimes you can mentally hurt someone that's worse than physical. So she told me, man, Sky, I'm pregnant. I said, ooh. I said, damn. So now I know that she's dating a married guy, and I'm like, well, I'm hoping that she's not telling me it's his child. And I always advise women, listen, once she has one child already. Once you already have a child and you're younger, in your 20s or whatever, the 20s is meant for you to build your life up, right? So you can kind of be comfortable in your 30s and be smooth sailing in your 40s and stuff like that, right? You don't want to be a fool like how I've been. I'm doing pretty decent, but I got almost $60,000 worth of sneakers and I don't have $60,000 in cash. That's stupid. But I'm changing that narrative, you know what I mean? And I'm working on that right this second, but I have to call myself out on the bullshit as well. So, like I said to y'all, she says she's pregnant. So she knows it's the married guy's child because her and her boyfriend weren't really sleeping together through a small little period. So like now she's been throwing up and things like that. So the guy kind of wondering like, is, everything all right with you? Whatever. So she's up and down about whether she wants to keep the child. And I'm like, damn, you put yourself, I didn't know that you were sleeping unprotected with this guy, but go figure. You've been dealing with someone for quite some time. And that's the thing about a lot of us men. We're messy. And not only do we cheat, we put other women at risk by sleeping with so many people unprotected. And a lot of women are asymptomatic or whatever it is that you call the word. So they don't see the signs sometimes when, if your pH isn't thrown off or certain things not going on, you don't see the signs that you may have something. You may not get nothing. You may get lucky. But for every person that he's sleeping with unprotected, you're sleeping with that person as well. So she told me I'm pregnant. And I pretty much know it's his child, and I brought it to his attention. And he's pretty much saying like, yo, I already got 2 kids. I can't really deal with another child. There's wind blowing y'all back. I can't deal with another child. Well, how you can't deal with another child? That's the BS that we do as men. How can I be sleeping with you unprotected, knowing that you're not on birth control, knowing that you're still in childbearing stages, but then I don't want you to get pregnant? That is like saying I'm gonna drive my car through the stoplight and pray to God I don't get hit. You're gonna get hit. What do you think that's gonna happen when you're sleeping with someone unprotected? You're coming inside them, you're not pulling out. What the hell do you think is gonna happen? Now I'm listening to her and she's crying on the phone like hysterically to me, and I can't really record my content because I'm gonna be right there listening to her stuff, right? She's up there. She's actually on the beach at the time, and she's just saying, I don't know what to do because, I don't want to kill my child, but, if it's this man's baby, my boyfriend and I had been pretty much kind of getting in a better place, and it's like, I don't know what to do. And I told her, I said, listen, I'm never going to tell someone to get rid of their child because children are blessings. Turn around. Children are blessings. it does make a woman's life much more complicated when that man isn't around to support and embrace and, just help you out across the board. So, but children are blessings. So she's saying the guy, now all of a sudden, the guy has the best communication in the world. Now he's saying, man, I don't want no other child. I don't want to have another child. Like, I can't bring that to my wife. You weren't saying all of that before. You were pretty much saying that you wanted to be with her and that you were going to, trying to work things out. And this is the thing that men do a lot. They gaslight. Well, I'm a man as well, so I've gaslight, manipulate, very narcissist. So now all of a sudden, because it's something that's going to affect his life, now his communication has gone up right here, right? It's gone up. Now he's telling her the real truth, that I can't have another child. I can't bring this to my wife. I. This is what he's saying. So while she's crying, I told her, listen, you got to gather your thoughts and do what's best for you. I'm not going to tell you to go and abort your child because that's unfair for me to say something like that. And, that's your body. And it is a child at the end of the day. I don't care. She said that she was 6 weeks pregnant, but she's saying that he don't want another child at all. I know that it's a small possibility that it could be her boyfriend's child. But then now, it's just a big fiasco. It's just so she's crying on the phone saying that she's going to make her decision within the next week or whatever like that. And he's telling her, like, to go get abortion. He's telling her, go get abortion, go get abortion. Like, we can't do this. This is going to affect our future. Y'all don't have a future. Now he's trying to manipulate her, telling her that pretty much like, and the guy, he's 37 and she's 27. And he's saying that's going to mess up their future. You can't say that you can't bring this to your wife first. And then secondly, say that you can't bring it to, that it's going to damage their future. Y'all don't have a future. Y'all have been dating for the last 4 years and nothing has transpired. It's been the same thing. Y'all having sex and doing this, and then now all of a sudden she's pregnant. So what do y'all think that she should do? I mean, like me personally, just getting the opinion from y'all as well, because I can't tell someone with a conscious mind to go and have an abortion. You know what I mean? If she does do it, I'm not going to judge her for it, but I can't tell a person to do that. But this is what I want ladies to be on the lookout for on a serious note. Like I said, everything I ever say on any of these videos, I've been a part of doing those same things. So I'm not pointing out something that I personally was not. Sometimes you have to have the intestinal fortitude to understand that you're a part of some bullshit and that at some point you have to change. Because I'm going to tell you, like, I almost got hurt on 2 different occasions, like really hurt, stabbed, like really hurt for playing with people. So we got to get away from the jokes and the playing and the games. So she's supposed to be calling me back in like 20 more minutes or whatever because she has to go back to the doctor. But she's pretty much telling me that, the guy he's called her back and forth now saying, what is she going to do? What is she going to do? And then now the boyfriend is pretty much kind of confused because he's seeing her throwing up. And he also asks, how you doing? How you doing? He's also asking, I speak to everyone in the community, police, firemen. I don't give a damn who it is. Always nice to speak to people. So the boyfriend's pretty much wanting her to go get a pregnancy test. So she's going to have to do something or say something soon. And she pretty much knows it's not her boyfriend's child. So I don't know. I'm going to figure out what's going on. If anyone got any advice, man, please just bring it to me because I'm never too big to get advice from someone else. I think I know a lot of things, but I think this is a little above my pay grade right here. And it just hurt me because I'm never one to judge someone, but I tell women a lot of times, man, like when you're dealing with a married man, for the most part, you may like the sex, you may like the way he makes you feel on occasion because y'all are not getting down all the time. So you're getting the very, very best version of him. The moment that if he were to, leave his wife, you're going to get the very short end of the stick the same way that she was getting. He's just enjoying the thrills and the chills and the oohs and the ahs. So if anyone has any advice to give me, like I said, I started late. I'm going to keep on putting material out there because I'm all about positive energy and being positive and loving on people. I begged her a long time ago, listen, you want to deal with someone, deal with someone. When you're caught up in a marriage, you're not only hurting yourself, you're hurting the person that he's dealing with because that person can come and hurt you. And not to mention that she had already said that she suspected, the woman potentially stalking her because she's 27. The man is 37. I don't know his wife or anything about him because, I rarely ever go to Myrtle Beach. But if anyone has any information that they can tell me, please let me know. I love y'all.